Hey, what's up? It's your boy Bobby Sapphire, and today we have a very cool collaboration with Josh from Next Gen Gaming. Josh does professional level commentary over games he records live at events, and he recorded my undefeated match versus Gray on Anakin Blue at SCG Atlanta earlier this year. This match was nuts. Today, you're going to watch Game 1. Tomorrow, you're going to go over to Next Gen Gaming. You're going to watch Games 2 and 3 and an interview with me following the match. Here's the rub. In this Game 1, which was a crazy game, by the way, I decide not to attack with my Greedo late in the game. You comment today and tell me why I did that. And if you're right, which I'll talk about in the interview tomorrow, I'll pick one lucky person who got the right answer, and I'll send him a metalfab initiative token from me to you. So keep your inbox ready. All right, check out this game. It's sick, and I'll update this post with the links to games 2 and 3 tomorrow. Check it out.
Whoa, we're gonna have company!
Hello everyone and welcome back for more coverage of the Saturday 2K at SCG Con Atlanta. We have our round 5 feature match. Mike on the left, aka Bobby Sapphire from KTOD, piloting Django Tarkentown, and then we have Gray on the right, piloting Anakin Blue. Both of these players undefeated at this point, looking to advance to 5-0 in this 7-round tournament before we cut to top 8. For game 1, Mike will be starting with the initiative, and he is going to open up with Crafty Smuggler in the ground arena. Gray will respond with his own unit in the ground arena. Sabine coming down. Now Sabine is extremely good against Crafty Smuggler when you have the initiative, because Sabine on attack can deal 1 damage to the defender, which would remove Crafty's shield, and then the 2 power that Sabine has would defeat Crafty. But in this case, Mike, he's got the initiative, and he will open up attacking into Sabine with Crafty Smuggler. So 2 damage to Sabine. Crafty just loses the shield token, and Mike will use the Django triggered ability to exhaust Sabine. Whenever one of Mike's units would deal damage to an opposing unit, to Gray's units, he can exhaust Django Fett to exhaust that unit. So that's how Sabine was exhausted. And Gray responds with Perilous Position, defeating Crafty Smuggler, giving him -2/-2. But look at this, Mike responds with Lurking TIE Phantom. Mike has to be absolutely thrilled to see that Perilous Position come out in that spot to defeat Crafty Smuggler, because Perilous Position is a great answer to Lurking TIE Phantom. The TIE Phantom can't be captured, damaged, or defeated by enemy card abilities. And the Perilous Position actually gives the TIE Phantom, or it could give the TIE Phantom, -2/-2. So the TIE Phantom would be defeated because it has no HP remaining, and it's not actually being defeated by a card ability. But the early Perilous Position used up. Now Gray does run 3 copies of Perilous Position, so we could see another. But Lurking TIE Phantom is certainly a bigger threat for Mike than Crafty Smuggler, as it does attack for 4. Now Gray was able to claim the initiative for this round, and he opens up with 3 damage to Mike's base with Sabine. Mike goes into Gray's base for 4 damage with Lurking TIE Phantom, and then Gray is going to play a space unit. Razor Crest coming into play. Gray is able to get back that Perilous Position. Now Mike responds with ISB Agent, revealing an event from his hand. It was Sneak Attack. That deals 1 damage to the Razor Crest. Gray claims the initiative, and that 1 damage from ISB Agent, very important here, because it allows Mike to use the epic action on Tarkentown to deal another 3 damage to the damaged Razor Crest, and Razor Crest is defeated, which opens that space arena back up for Mike. He follows up with another unit in the air. He plays Cartel Spacer. Now keep in mind that Gray was able to get back that perilous position from his discard pile. So he does have an option to take out the lurking TIE Phantom with that perilous position. Gray does have the initiative. We are on the 5 resource turn. So this is the turn we could see Mike deploy Jango Fett. Highly likely that he will do so. And Gray is going to trade with ISB Agent. So Sabine attacking into ISB Agent. Both units defeated. And Mike, knowing that Gray has that perilous position in hand, will quickly get 4 damage in, once again with lurking TIE Phantom. Perilous position coming out, defeating the TIE Phantom. And Mike goes in for another 2 damage to Gray's base, so 10 damage on Gray's base. Mike is a third of the way there here in game 1 in terms of damage. Gray passing there. Mike deploying Jango Fett. Gray passes once again. And now Mike attacking Gray's base for 3 with Jango Fett, so that's 13 damage on. And now Gray showing us why he was passing here. He wanted to play Kuil, but he knew that Jango could just attack into that Kuil and defeat him right away. Mike follows up with another ground unit, Greedo. Gray claiming the initiative. And Mike is going to play Daring Raid, dealing another 2 damage to Gray's base, so 15 damage on, just 15 HP remaining on Gray's base here in game 1. Gray has the initiative. We are on the 6 resource turn. Anakin could come out. The problem for Anakin is it is so easy for this Jango Fett to just exhaust him. Now Kuil attacks into Jango Fett, restoring 1 damage from Gray's base. The top card of the deck discarded. It was Yoda, and because it shares an aspect with Gray's base, Gray gets to return it to his hand. So Kuil getting a little bit of card advantage for Gray here. And now Mike will be aggressive with Jango Fett. 3 more damage to Gray's base, bringing the damage total up to 17. And now, with Jango Fett only having 5 HP remaining, Gray will play Takedown, defeating Jango. And with the action back over to Mike, he will attack with Cartel Spacer. 19 damage on Gray's base. Anakin is deployed, and with Jango defeated here, unless Mike has a no good to me dead in hand, he will not be able to exhaust Anakin in this round. So it was very important for Gray to defeat Jango Fett. It is Mike's action, and he is going to play a 6-cost unit. There's the all-star of this Jango Fett deck, Ruthless Raider, dealing 2 damage to Gray's base and 2 damage to Anakin. Anakin does attack into Greedo here. He has 8 power because of the 21 damage on Gray's base. So 7 damage from Anakin's Overwhelm going through to Mike's base. But with the win defeated trigger on Greedo, Mike hits a non-unit card, Daring Raid, to deal the final 2 damage needed to defeat Anakin. That is a massive tempo swing for Mike. What a hit for Mike in that spot, taking the very big threat, Anakin Skywalker, off the table. Now Mike claims the initiative. Gray does follow up with another Kuil in the ground arena. But the momentum right now definitely on Mike's side of the table. He has the initiative. He is showing 6 damage on board. He is 9 damage away from finishing this first game. And it looks like he is holding another Ruthless Raider. He absolutely is. So Ruthless Raider coming out, back-to-back rounds. That's 2 more damage to Gray's base and 2 damage to Kuil. Django Fett will exhaust Kuil. And now Gray with just 7 HP remaining on his base. He will play Yoda. Ruthless Raider coming across for another 4, 27 damage on Gray's base. Gray does still have 4 ready resources. 1 more attack from either one of those Ruthless Raiders would finish this game. Gray just claims the initiative. Mike attacks for another 2 damage with Cartel Spacer, so now Gray just 1 HP remaining on his base. An attack from any of those space units would finish the game. 29 damage on Gray's base, 10 damage on Mike's base. Gray has the initiative. He'll take the first action. Let's see if he has a response to that space arena. And he does. He has redemption. And it looks like he is going to heal the full amount. So 8 damage healed from Gray's base. Back down to 21 damage on. But that 8 damage does go on to redemption. So redemption can be defeated pretty easily here. And Mike is going to play No Good to Me Dead on Yoda. Yoda is exhausted, so Gray will miss out on that Restore 2 that Yoda offers. Kuil goes 2 damage to Mike's base, restoring 1 from Gray's base. Gray gets a restored arc off the top, and now Mike is going to play Elite P-38 Starfighter, defeating Redemption. And Gray sees that there is exactly 10 damage in the space arena, which is going to give Mike the victory here in Game 1. What a start for Mike and Django Tarkentown. He has the early lead in Round 5 at SCG Con Atlanta.